I have a confession to make. I hate social media. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how you might just be wasting a ton of time and money on social media and how it could actually be killing your profit. Okay, so maybe I'm being a little harsh here, I know. Obviously, I use social media every single day for myself personally and for my businesses. I mean, I've been using it since MySpace was a thing. And obviously, I love using it to stay in touch with friends and family. But I've got to be honest with you, I've never really been able to create that habit of regularly posting on social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat. And you know, I see so many of my friends, fellow marketers, students, the big name marketing gurus, posting on social media constantly on a daily basis, you know, sharing with their followers, you know, snippets of their life, what they eat when they go out with friends and family and all that kind of stuff. But I gotta be honest with you, it just seems like a lot of work. Now I know that a lot of people do enjoy it, you know, it becomes a regular habit, it's a part of their routine, and people just love being on social media and creating that kind of attention for themselves and for their businesses. And they're naturally good at it, and that's great, that's awesome. I mean, if it's your thing and it's working for you, then rock on with social media. But you know, for me, it just never really felt natural. You know, it's just not my thing. So as important as social media is, and as important as, you know, most of the gurus will tell you it's so important, I do think that social media is not necessary to grow a successful business, at least not in the traditional sense of social media. And I think it's very important for you to understand where social media fits in your overall marketing campaign, and for you to decide how much time and money you should actually invest in it. Now, to better understand the role of social media in your business, it's really important to understand what effective marketing is really all about. You see, marketing really comes down to one thing: attention. You need to get the attention of a lot of people every day. And sure, I think we can both agree that social media is a great way to create attention. Need I say more? Now, the challenge that I see with social media is that in order to keep that attention, it requires you to constantly post about your life every single day through all the different social media channels. And if you stop posting, the attention fades fast. Plus, most of the audience and the followers that you do build on social media never even see your posts. Out of the 30,000 followers that I have on my Facebook business page, only a very small percentage actually see the posts that I post on my newsfeed. In order for me to share the post with the majority of my audience, I need to spend several $100s just to boost the post. So for me, when I look at social media personally, I like to have a lot more control over my marketing. And I have zero interest in creating a business where I need to constantly work every single day just to maintain and keep that attention. Plus, social media actually stinks at making sales. When it comes to actually converting leads or your audience into sales, there are much more effective mediums than social media. This is why, instead of wasting a lot of time on social media trying to maintain that attention, a lot of marketers like myself would rather invest the time in building effective marketing campaigns and sales funnels, and then using more effective mediums to convert into sales and profit. Look, social media is great for exposure, attention, making the initial contact, and even for developing a relationship. But when it comes to making sales, you've got to focus on a medium where you have more control. But obviously, you still need to get the attention, the initial contact, and generate that lead. And the best way to do that is through paid advertising. But the only way to afford paid advertising is when you're making sales. Now, this is why I recommend that you should focus the majority of your time, if you want to make more sales and make more money in your business, on building your email database. But listen, don't take my word for it. Just look at some of these stats. Email marketing has incredibly high ROI, or return on investment. 4,400% ROI, $44 for every $1 spent on email marketing campaigns. Email is 40 times more effective at acquiring new customers than Facebook or Twitter. You are 6 times more likely to get a click-through from an email campaign than you are from a tweet. 72% of people prefer to receive promotional content through email. Compare that to only 17% who prefer social media. 4.24% of visitors from your email marketing campaigns will buy something, as compared to 2.49% of visitors from search engines and a minuscule 0.59% from social media. This is huge. And finally, the average order value of an email is at least 3 times higher than that of a social media lead. So, bottom line takeaway, if you just want to create more attention, keep dancing and entertaining on social media. Have fun with it. But if you actually want to make sales, take your communication off social media and focus on building your email list. Now, please don't understand the message here. I am not saying you shouldn't be using social media. You should absolutely be building your audience on social media. I do every day. But if you want to convert that audience into sales, you can't rely on social media. Now, I would like to hear from you, obviously. I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments, and questions below. If you enjoyed this video, like and share it with your networks. I'd really appreciate that. And if you haven't yet picked up my free limitless list building cheat sheet, go ahead and download that as well. It'll walk you through the simple 5-step process that I take all my clients through and that I go through myself when I'm creating a new list building campaign. Download it right away. You're gonna love it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Love to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next one.